refuses to reveal what he knows as detectives search for a slain Sydney couple. GPs and pharmacists at war over crucial drugs, patients left in limbo. The hunt for a mystery driver over a bizarre shopping centre rampage. More axed flights leave Queensland Swifties stranded as a Great Barrier Reef island is renamed in her honour. And exposure money can't buy, the Broncos take the NRL to the NBA.
Live from Brisbane, 7 News with Samantha Heathwood.
Good evening. Rain-weary Far North Queensland is facing a fresh flooding emergency tonight, with 300 millimetres falling in a matter of hours. The Bruce Highway is closed, roads are swamped and tourists are stranded.
The Far North going under again.
Your bus is under. Holy hell!
Buses, roads swallowed overnight.
Corner of Ingle Bay Road, down here in Mission Beach, about a foot and a half over the highway here.
A rain bomb flooding parts of the region which usually escape Mother Nature's wrath.
Around 300 or 400 millimetres in some parts of the Castlereagh coast, particularly around the Tully area and Mission Beach. Some of this rainfall fell in a matter of hours, so around 3 to 6 hours.
David Borman and his wife Robin manage Barley High Caravan Park in Mission Beach.
Would be probably about just shy of a metre, but the rain just didn't let up all night.
Campers were evacuated early this morning.
And that's our camp kitchen, and that's up to some of our accommodation buildings up there.
Another hazard.
Is it a crocodile?
Wildlife.
Once the water goes down, they then get landlocked into the rest of the creeks that are on our property here.
Further west in Tully.
It's official, she's closed both ways. I'm stuck here in Tully. Looks like Mobile is where I'm going to sleep tonight as well.
Jason Woods is stuck on an inland island, a servo on a flooded section of the Bruce Highway.
And we're making the most of a situation.
A long wait for drivers for the water to recede.
It's stopping our travel from Townsville just a little bit.
As that trough moves away, other cities are in the firing line.
Potentially places like Mackay and Rockhampton, we could see some heavy rainfall over the next few hours to the end of the weekend.
Jordan Bissell, 7 News.
Let's go to Sam Payne on the Gold Coast. Sam, a humid morning triggered severe storm warnings in the southeast.
Sam, parts of the Sunshine Coast copped their heaviest falls. Here on the Gold Coast, just a shower. The Weather Bureau says it was one of the most humid mornings of the year across the southeast. It made for an uncomfortable day. A sweaty Saturday.
It's really hot.
Walkers hit by brutal humidity. At 9 a.m. at Kangaroo Point, 29 degrees, but it felt like it was 34.
Unaccustomed to Brisbane.
The high moisture in the air ruining hair.
As you can tell by my hair, it's a bit hot. It's a bit sticky, it's getting frizzy.
The same conditions in Ipswich, rain not providing much relief. Temperatures in Brisbane reached 31 degrees, the Gold Coast 30, but the Weather Bureau says it felt much hotter.
Around 4 to 6 degrees above the air temperatures due to the combination of humidity and light winds.
Those inland were hit the hardest.
Gympie have had feels like temperatures in the high 30s today.
Thousands flocked to the Gold Coast to cool off. The swell hasn't been swimmer friendly though, with hazardous surf conditions across all Gold Coast beaches. Many swapped out singlets for winter jackets at this ice bar.
-10, it ain't a bad change.
When you've got kids, you've got an excuse to eat ice cream all day long.
The brutal humidity prompting the Weather Bureau to issue severe weather warnings.
We've had a lot of cloud cover around, which has prevented some of the storms from forming.
Sam Payne, 7 News.
To coastal expert Paul Burt now. Bertie, storm cells are now brewing in the southeast.
Yeah, slow moving at the moment there, Sam. Still pushing in. We'll take a look at the sat map now. You can see a lot of that activity still around the border region, extending up along that inland trough. And take a look at that rain bomb that hovered over Innisfail, Tully early this morning since midnight last night. Again, averaging 150 up to 400 millimetres. And I can tell you now, a lot of the locals up there really packing it after what they went through after Jasper. But back home today, we're still seeing that shower activity pushing through at the moment. So do expect some heavier falls around the border region south of the city over the next several hours. Temperatures only around that 30 to 32. It was very muggy. You could feel it out there, and even at the moment it's still quite humid. Although tomorrow there, Sam, a cooler change with a welcome southeasterly breeze. More weather for you soon.
Thanks, Bertie. An alleged